What a game! Now, we lost in the fourth quarter, but the real story of the night had to do with the guy that we all need. Some of y'all might not want it, but we need to be wearing a Knicks jersey, and that's number 35. Hashtag KD to NY. Hold on, I am peeking like a mug. It was all the talk prior to the game. Everywhere you're seeing people mention it. It's very aware. We have billboards of the worst drawings I've ever seen in my entire life. But hey, at least we're trying. Look, everything is going wrong right now. Just okay. To reporters asking him about it, to him denying that he wants to play there. When every time that happens, nothing good happens. It's just, this is the longest intro ever. Let's just start the video. What's good, CK Crew? It's your boy CK2K, and welcome back to another video about the Knicks losing 2018-2019 edition. That's right, the Knicks lost their 5th straight game. That's a 5-piece right there. But in normal fashion, other than the Miami game that we're not going to talk about ever again, we lost in a well-fought effort. We were leading going into the fourth quarter, and we looked pretty damn good against the defending champions. But, you know, Mr. Future Nick himself decided to just tear us up and just went off on us in the fourth quarter.
Green, alley-oop goes to Durant. Durant catches and throws it down. Durant drives hard right at Cantor and one.
But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to harp on the fact that we lost. We're going to harp on the fact that people that were supposed to showed up. And the number one thing is Mr. Fizdale changed up the starting unit, and the rotation looked glorious up until he had a little lapse in his judgment in the fourth quarter. Our starting lineup last night was Frank Ntilikina at point guard, Tim Hardaway Jr., Damian Dotson, Noah Vonleh, and Mitchell Robinson. That's right, Mitchell Robinson, the same Mitchell Robinson who 2 nights ago couldn't get any minutes on the floor. In my opinion, I thought it was because of the ankle, to find out that he was active, he just didn't play. But after we saw him play a little bit of garbage time minutes against Miami, Fizz ultimately decided to put him in the starting lineup. So what is this starting lineup? This was the brass starting lineup is what I call it. This starting lineup had a bit of everything in it, and Frank was a huge part of the offensive side of this starting lineup. I know you'd probably expect me to be talking about the defensive side of this lineup. No. I mean, Frank did that really well as well. I mean, he held Curry to 3 points in the fourth quarter, but that's neither here nor there. Frankie went out and dropped 17 points today off of a very efficient shooting night, along with Tim Hardaway Jr., who dropped 24. So these two guys led the way for the starting unit on offense, but altogether we weren't stagnant to begin the game for the first time all season. Thank God. We jumped out on top. I mean, it was very back and forth. And ultimately then we came in the third quarter and we out Warriors the Warriors in the third quarter, and we went into the fourth quarter with a lead. But altogether, you know, you guys saw what happened. The Knicks ended up losing by damn near 20 points, but it's okay because we looked great. This L is probably going to go to Fizdale a little bit here just because of that lineup that he kept out there for a little bit too long in that fourth quarter. But again, we have to remember he was trying a completely new rotation with this new starting 5. So I'm not entirely upset with Fizdale like a lot of people I've seen on Twitter are. It's going to happen. It's fine. He's learning the rotation. He's learning the new units, and I'm fine with that. All that matters is he managed to make this starting 5 work. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in a way where I was just saying on the last show and on Knicks Fan TV's podcast that there's no way that we could compete with having Noah Vonleh off the bench. And on top of that, we even took Mitchell Robinson off the bench. That took off both our muscle guys. But Enes Kanter did a great job coming off the bench. I mean, what sucked was we ultimately had all of our defensive weaknesses out at the same time, and Lance Thomas in our second rotation, which was Trey Burke, Alonzo Trier, Lance Thomas, Enes Kanter. Oh yeah, and Mario Hezonja. Mario Hezonja was there, I guess. He showed up to the game. Normally I come on here and I bash Tim Hardaway Jr. And yes, he took some questionable shots in the first quarter, but I will notch it to confidence because my motto is MSG Timmy is a winning Timmy, and Madison Square Garden Timmy always has a solid game. Now, mind you, he did put up 21 shots to only make 9 of them, but you know what they say, shooters shoot. All right, shooters shoot. And towards the, I want to say the end of the second quarter to the end of the game, he did start taking better shots. I mean, he had a few occasional Tim Hardaway Jr. shots, but for the most part, he did control the shot selection, which is all I ask for. Damian Dotson went up there and had a great game with 29 minutes. I mean, he giving us 12 points off of 40% shooting. Like, it was great stuff. It was great stuff. But to me, the obvious shining light was Frank Ntilikina. But here's my problem with the great game Frank Ntilikina had. And again, like I said in the beginning, this one I'm gonna put on Fizz, and it's fine. Coaches are gonna make mistakes. It's happening. I still love Fizz. The main reason why we even stood a chance in this game is because of Fizz's implanted confidence on this young team. So don't even ever get it twisted. Yes, he made a bad judgment on rotations, but we should not have been in this game with this team that we have, especially with that starting lineup, without Fizz's motto of confidence that he put into this squad. So hold the horses. But with Frank Ntilikina, of all these games, we've seen Frank Ntilikina put up as much as 34 minutes in a game, but tonight he only played 25 minutes in probably his most efficient game of the season, shooting 54% from the field, dropping 4 assists, and then getting the steal like normal. Like I said, he has 17 points. Frank had one of his, if not his, this was no doubt his best game of the season. But the thing is, he sat so long and he was put back in the game so late in the fourth quarter that any chances of anything that we could do went down the drain. Like I said earlier, he did keep Steph Curry down to just 3 points in that fourth quarter, but Durant was Durant, dropping 41 points and dropping 25 of that 41 in the fourth quarter. He finally took advantage of the fact that he had Damian Dotson on him. I was afraid it was going to happen earlier on, but he decided to do it in the fourth quarter, and he damn well did the thing. But regardless, this was a great game from the Knicks. It was a great showing, front to back from the whole entire team. I'm so proud of the guys that we saw out there. I really hope that we stick this starting five, because I really like this starting five, because I like what it means for us off of the bench. Yeah, there's a little bit of lack of defense on the bench squad coming in, but we got to see Trey Burke show little signs of the Trey Burke we know, dropping 15 points today in about 22 minutes off the bench. So hopefully he's okay with the role, because he just works so much better coming off the bench, and we're seeing Frank look great. I mean, he was even able to control Tim Hardaway Jr. in the third quarter, which is something that somebody needs to do, because somebody needs to reel him back in at some points. But overall, I'm proud of this team. I'm not upset with that showing. Yes, we could have come out with the win. Yes, we should have probably come out with the win. But that was the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors warriored. Like, I don't know any other way to say it. But we put up a fight. We look great. Shout out to Frank Ntilikina. And I'm just going to leave it at this. Kevin Durant, he looked real good with those Nets, boy. We can't wait to have you on the Knicks next year, brother. Now, I know this video is running a little bit short. I say that all the time, but this one for sure I know is running a little bit short. But there's not much else for me to say. I want to get to the comments and see what you guys have to say. So that's why we're going to go into the segment you guys enjoy, and that's the comments of the video. So being that this video is running a little bit short, let's get more comments in this one. Let's rapid fire these comments, shall we? Also, shout out to all y'all with the poopity scoops in the last video. I did not think it was going to go the way it went. So many of you guys are amazing, and I was just happy to see that. Shout out to you guys with the poopity scoops. And for those who don't know what the poopity scoop meant, well, it's okay. Maybe you'll find out what it means in this video. All right, so we're gonna start it off with a Frank hater. I can't wait to hear what he has to say in this video. Jason Camacho says, nobody wastes a lotto pick on a defensive PG, but the Knicks SMH. He was drafted to be a everything PG, even though he only showed defense. Should have went with super easy picking Smith Jr. You guys already know how I feel about that. Disagree wholeheartedly. I'd rather have somebody that can fill up a stat sheet like a Frank Ntilikina than somebody that gets empty stats. I'm not a fan of Dennis Smith Jr. I'm just not. I haven't been in the draft, and I'm not now. Trade Tim and Burke for Jimmy Butler and re-sign him for cheap along with KP and spend the max on KD. I like it. I just don't think that'd be enough. We're already seeing that the freaking Timberwolves are refused or taking, I don't know what they're doing. They're taking forever to pull the trigger on that trade that the Rockets are sending them. So if they're not going to accept that trade, they're definitely going to accept the trade for Tim and Trey Burke. Yeah. Oh no, the memory card is full. Oh God, hold on. This is a nightmare. Okay, so my memory card got full there towards the end of that video, and I'm at 9%. 9%. Let's get some more comments before my damn camera dies. How y'all doing? Passionate about passion says this, and this is leading up to the Warriors game. This was before the Warriors game because this is from the video before the last one, or this is from the last video. I think it's time to start Frank at point. Move Lance to small forward for now and start Vonleh too. Let Mitchell get real backup minutes. Well, passionate about passion, you were very, 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 very close because you were right about Frank starting at point, and little did you know, Mitchell Robinson would start. So I loved your analysis. I agree with you 100%, and you were damn near pretty close to being right. All right, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about the lineups, the starting lineup today, the rotations, who came off the bench, all that fun jazz. Let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments below. You guys are killing it right now as a community. I couldn't be more blessed to have you guys a part of the CK crew. The amount of poopity scoops I saw in the last video blew my mind. But I want to do it again because Poopity Scoop did so good last video, and I had so many people who didn't know what it was. Well, not so many. I had a few people who didn't know what it was that answered my question about who makes it to the end. I want to try it again. And in honor of KD and us trying to get Kevin Durant, just do the basic hashtag, my hashtag KD2NY. Hashtag that after whatever you say in the comment section so I know that you made it to the end of this video, and you, yes, you that are watching right now, you the real MVP, and I really, really, really do appreciate you. All right, so I'm wrapping it tonight. I think I'm doing the premiere effect. If I'm doing the premiere thing right now where you guys are watching me live and you're talking to future CK and he's in the comments right now, then this is some meta stuff. What's up, future CK? How you doing? How's the video doing? Is anybody watching in the chat? I hope you're well, future CK2K. I hope you're well. All right, I'm done messing around. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to hit that sub. Follow me on the socials. Follow me on... I never know where they are. I point here and then I record and it's over here. I don't know where they are. Follow me on the socials. Much love to you guys. Catch you in the next one. Next Knicks game is... It's on Monday. I'll catch you guys then. See you tomorrow for Coast to Coast. Y'all better be there for Coast to Coast. It's going to be a fun episode. Hope to see you guys there. Much love. We out.